In the near future, ex-Marine John is taken to a maximum security penitentiary. The warden tells new prisoners that society has no use for them, and they are stuck in prison forever. John, having escaped 2 level 5 facilities, is known for his aversion to authority and violent temperament. He's warned of painful punishment for causing trouble. After being beaten and thrown into a cell, his cellmate shares smuggled bread, which the warden notices on security cameras. John witnesses a screaming man being taken to Absolutm, an island for those who misbehave. The next morning, John's cellmate is gone, and John is taken to the judgment room. The cellmate is punished with 10 lashes for hoarding food. John refuses to administer the lashes, leading to a confrontation where he takes the warden hostage. He's beaten and transported by helicopter to Absolutm. Thrown onto the island, John finds himself in a jungle with various animals. He encounters the Outsiders, a tribe of prisoners who capture him. Their leader, Merrick, welcomes him to the Vacation Island, an abandoned resort inhabited by criminals sent there over the years. Merrick tests John by making him fight Ralph above a pool. John easily defeats Ralph and then pushes Merrick into the water, stealing his weapons. John tries to escape but is chased by the Outsiders. He hides, kills a few pursuers, and injures his leg. Eventually, he's cornered on a cliff, shot with blowgun darts, and falls into the water. John is rescued by another gang, the Insiders, who take him to their well-organized village. The warden is informed of his whereabouts. John is impressed by the Insiders' peace and order, though he is stopped from entering a mysterious building. He meets their leader, the father, and expresses his desire to leave the island. He bonds with Dart, who is trying to repair a broken gun, sharing their knowledge of firearms. Dart and Hawkins try to dissuade John from escaping, explaining the island's dangers, including the Outsiders' superior numbers, 600 to 98, and constant surveillance by helicopters. John visits the healer, Tom, for his leg wound and is reminded about the lack of medicine. Casey, who helped a mafia boss kidnap children but didn't intend to harm them, befriends John. Casey explains that the island receives supply drops twice a month, but the Outsiders always steal them. During breakfast, a guard is banished for falling asleep on duty. Meanwhile, Merrick decapitates a man who suggests John should be the new leader and plans an attack on the Insiders' village. On Christmas Day, the Insiders have a party. John, planning to leave in the morning, is warned by Father that he won't get far. The Outsiders prepare their attack, but a spy informs the Insiders, who raise the alarm. John initially refuses to fight, but then joins the Insiders on the wall. The warden, aware of the upcoming battle, allows them to fight. The Outsiders use flaming arrows and chop down trees to destroy the gate, invading the village. A vicious fight ensues, with John displaying great fighting skill. Casey freezes, but John saves him. Father and Skull fight, but Father is stabbed. Hawkins takes Father to a safe tower, where Merrick and Scab sneak in. John reaches the tower, and a fight between him and Merrick begins. Merrick pushes a burning Scab out the window and orders his men to retreat. The Insiders burn the bodies of the fallen. John recalls a memory of killing civilians during the war. Killian reveals that Father was wrongly convicted. John discovers the Insiders have secretly built a boat designed by Dart to avoid radar detection. However, other sensors detect the boat, and helicopters shoot it down. Father theorizes there's a spy among them. John wants a spot on the next boat, but is told he must wait his turn. John visits Dart, who is building a new boat. Dart confesses he built a powerful bomb 30 years ago. Hawkins gives John a map, and Desard gives him Molotov bombs. John convinces Casey to stay due to the dangers. Merrick consolidates power by killing other gang leaders. John reaches the Outsiders' camp and finds Casey, who has followed him, caught in a trap. John is captured. Merrick tortures Casey, using glass shards around his neck. John sneaks in, kills a guard, finds the distributor, and climbs a tower, killing 2 more guards. Seeing Casey, John throws a Molotov cocktail, causing an explosion. Merrick confronts them, forcing them to fight to the death. Casey, wanting John to escape, impales himself on a spear. Merrick prepares to decapitate John with a guillotine, but is knocked down by the Insider spy. The spy tells John to return to the Insider village and warn Father of a second attack. John returns to the village, gives Dart the distributor, and warns of the attack, noticing Father is sick. John suggests evacuating the village, and Father agrees, ordering preparations. The next morning, John finds Father still in bed, revealing he has a deadly disease. Father wants John to take his place, but John refuses. Father gives him his journal with the truth about the island, asking John to find someone to save the prisoners. Dart finishes the boat. John recalls his past killings. That night, John confesses to Father about being forced to kill civilians during the war and killing his boss for revenge. The next morning, the insider spy's head is found on a spike. The warden watches as the outsiders invade the empty village. John appears on a tower with a fixed gun, opening fire and causing an explosion that kills most enemies. The insiders emerge, outnumbering the outsiders, who flee. Merrick appears, kills Skull, fights John, and stabs Father, killing him. John punches Merrick off the tower to his death. John and Hawkins find Dart dead in the burning boat, holding Tom's necklace, revealing Tom as the warden's spy. They find a transmitter in Tom's hut. Tom reveals the warden promised him freedom. John forces Tom to change the helicopter's landing coordinates. Tom is used as bait in a field. When the helicopter lands, the insiders kill the soldiers. John stops the warden from escaping, kicks him out, and leaves him with Tom, surrounded by the outsiders. John takes over the helicopter and flies off with Killian and other inmates.